Well, in the last month, I had my car in the dealership twice. One for a very small thing, and the other one for turned out to be an alternator. And both times, it didn't take a day. It took days to get your car out. And it used to be when I went to a dealership, it would be a day or two, at most a day. And oftentimes, if it was more than a day, they would give you a free rental car. Today, not so much. And what I asked some of them about that, and what's happening is that now they have 3-year, 5-year, 7-year, 10-year warranties on cars. So if you got something wrong with your car and it's still under warranty, you're going to take it to the dealership, and so you have that going on. Oftentimes they give free oil changes, so now you get more people doing that as well, and it's just gotten to be very difficult to get your car seen in a timely manner. There's some things that the local shops that aren't dealerships can and can't do. And one thing about the dealership, there is a warranty with it usually. Sadly, not the labor, which is actually way more than the part usually. So the one time for a very small thing, it was 3 days in there, and the other one was Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and I got it on Thursday. So I won't count Sunday so much because they don't work on cars on Sunday, and really they don't do much on Saturday either. They just diagnose on Saturday. But to change an alternator doesn't take that long, and a lot of times these dealerships have someone for electrical and air condition, and right now it's the summer. In Texas, it gets hot. So people's air conditioning go out. They're going to take their car to there. So there's a lot of people that's doing that. Then you have the engine parts, and you have other different diagnoses as well in the dealership. So if you buy a new car and it comes with a warranty and it takes you a week, 2 weeks, I even heard 3 weeks. I was talking to some of the folks working there. They said sometimes it's going to take 3 weeks to get your car fixed. What are you going to do? You're going to be without your car. And what they do apparently, they said this, I can't confirm it, but this is what they say. If you buy a new car for the manufacturer price, they say they make about $100 off of that. I don't know if that's true or not. So the only way that a salesperson makes any money is by selling service plans and undercoating and different seats and all this other extra stuff. That's how they actually make money on new cars. Used cars, they usually, you don't know what the price is for that, so they actually can make some money on selling used cars there. So, and that's why I tell a lot of times folks, don't trade your car in, because a lot of times you get way less than if you just sold it to someone else, even cheaper, because the dealership's going to make money. Usually they're going to make some type of money. So what's the point of getting a car? I'm getting some type of warranty, and what they tell me people get are the extended warranties, about $1,500, and they say people come in for oil change, it's going to be 6 hours. So they get a free rental car because they get the extended warranty. They go out there, do the chores, come back and get the car, and it just, that's another expense. And you think about it, it's like $50, I think, to rent a car for a day. So you do the math, $1,500, how many times you got to use that service for that to actually work, and how much more longer the extended warranty is for the vehicle as well. So I learned a lot. I still like my car. I love my car. That's why I don't mind fixing it if something goes wrong, and I own my car, which is even better. And so I honestly, right now, when I drive new cars and I go test drive them, I haven't found a new car that I like better than the car that I have. I don't know if they make cars as cool as they used to make cars. So anyways, that's something, that's just my recent work with dealerships. And again, 10 years ago, 15 years ago, if the car was longer than a day or two, they'd say, here's a free car. Remember one time I had some brake work done, and it was going to take a while to get the parts or whatever, and they gave me a big 350 truck. And I was thinking, this is going to be interesting to drive. But at least it was a vehicle for me to use during that time period. And so today that doesn't happen so much. Maybe some of the really small dealerships might do that if they're not working as hard. But again, if you buy a car there, that's the place you're going to take your car for warranty work. And with these longer warranties, that's where people are going to take their cars. And so this makes sense. They probably really need to do is get more mechanics to work on vehicles there. And also the other thing as well is that I'm the one that has to call up. It used to be the dealership would call you up every day or maybe a couple times a day, let you know what the progress is. This time, the last 2 times, I had to call every single time, save for when, well, even then, when I called up and they told me it was ready to go. So there it is. So I guess that's my thoughts on this. Do you have any thoughts for working with a dealership when your car breaks down? Is there any ways that we can fix this and make it easier, because we all need vehicles to go drive around, and I do ride my bike a lot as well. Rock and roll, everybody, and of course, it does compute.